system.
New taping system. Mike had it figured
I
out.
wish I'd have prepared a report.
Good evening. We call this meeting of the City of Hawarden, Iowa City Council to order on Wednesday, March the 9th, 2016 at 5:37 p.m. Present are mayor and council members. City Administrator Gary Tucker is gone for the weekend. Number of agenda items tonight that we'll discuss, but we'll start with the standard agenda item, which is the approval of the February 24th, 2016 council meeting minutes.
So moved.
Moved by Payne.
Second.
Seconded by Tim. Any further questions? All in favor of the approval of the February 24th council meeting minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? That passes 5-0. Next is approval of the March 9th, 2016 claims for payment. We'll start with Monty for questions. No questions, Monty? Okay. Travis?
None, thank you.
Okay. Tim, any questions? Payne?
None, thank you.
John, questions?
None, thank you.
Hearing no questions, I'd entertain a motion for approval.
So moved.
It's been a motion by Tim, seconded by Travis. All in favor of claims for payment, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
I abstain.
There's 4 positive with 1 abstention by Payne. Open business from the community. Kathy, you want to talk? Okay, thank you very much. We'll move to the mayor's report. Our sympathy to Mike DeBryan with the sudden death of his brother-in-law, Dave Hugestrat. Also our sympathy then also to Dave's wife Laura and their children and other family members. Dave grew up in Hawarden and worked for the city of Hawarden before their family moved to Pierce, Nebraska. He was an active member of the the emergency management systems for both Hawarden for a number of years here and for over 24 years in Pierce. So our sympathies to those folks involved. The grand opening for the Life Teen Center will be tomorrow. We thank those staff and volunteers who have worked hard on the center to get it going again. This will be a great facility for our children to use. The Hawarden Regional Healthcare Foundation banquet will be Tuesday, March the 15th at the Hawarden Community Center. That following Friday the 18th will be the Sportsman's Club Fish Fry also at the Community Center. Just a reminder, those that wish to apply to the Hawarden Community Foundation for granting, that the deadline is for application is April the 15th. Sign up for the community gardens will be coming soon. This is a great opportunity to enjoy gardening without having to till up your own backyard. The gardens are located next to the American Lutheran Church, so look forward to getting those all filled up again this summer. And lastly, as we start to get to warmer weather, we'll be using the tree and the grass drop-off area. Please remember that this area is only for trees and shrubs and grass, and not your furniture and your tires and your garbage and all the other illegal things that unfortunately we find at times there. So, please be advised that we don't appreciate that a bit. So, anything from the council members tonight for comments? Hearing none, we'll move to staff reports. And Mike, do you have anything from the police department?
I'd just like to thank the fire and ambulance crews yesterday for their display at the burial. And online with the stuff dumped in the tree pile, we ask that people start taking a look and cleaning up their yards and stuff, as we'll be going around real soon. Starting
with property maintenance. Okay. Jim, anything from the city attorney position?
No, nothing.
Okay, thank you. Tom Kane, Department.
I have a couple things. We have our Hazardous Household Material Day will be Friday, April 15th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the Street Department. That's the former fire station building. If you have any questions about that, just give us a call down at the office, ask for Pam or myself. And citywide cleanup has been set for April 29, 30, and May 1st. So we'll be open that weekend at the tree pile area. In that same area, Mueller Pallets is in town. They're grinding our tree pile, and they should be done tomorrow sometime. So we'll have that cleaned up pretty good. Dave's Construction has started work this week on the electric project again, and if you see white flags in your yard, it is a proposed boring path or transformer location. So if you have any questions, please give us a call. And we've had some people that have called us up on that already, so that really helps out with locating things. The electric department has been taking down the H structures in the west alley. The poles are there yet, but they've cut down the cross pieces. And almost every one of them that they've taken down, the 3/4 inch bolts have been bent on the structures, so they were getting a workout in the wind. And that's all I have.
It's nice that's going real smoothly and safely.
Yeah.
working.
It's going really good.
That's a lot of equipment to take down. And the hazardous waste, of course, is things like old paint cans and those types of things that'll...
Paint, any type of paint,
was
and
the
cleaning
date on it?
products.
What was the date?
Pardon me?
What was the date for
That's
that?
April 15th for that.
Okay.
Get rid of your taxes and your paint at the same time. Move on to standard agenda items. We'll skip agenda item number 3, the hospital project update. Jason's not with us. So we'll move to agenda item number 4. This will be number 4A, is a public hearing on the proposed fiscal year 2017 budget. So at this time, I will open the public hearing for the budget of 2017. No one from the community wishes to comment? Any comments from council during the open hearing? Have we heard anything from the city?
None.
No one wishing to speak, we will close the public hearing, which leads us then to the resolution 2016-05, adoption of the fiscal year 2017 budget. The staff have worked hard at that. Again, the levy rates staying the same. We're cutting down quite a number of transfers. So would anyone make a motion for the resolution 2016-05, adoption of the 2017 budget?
So moved.
Been a motion by Tim. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Travis. Questions or clarifications? Hearing none, I will call for a roll call vote for Resolution 2016-05.
Kurth,
Aye.
Olson,
Aye.
Feldhacker,
Aye.
Allen,
Aye.
Harvey.
No.
On a 4-to-1 roll call vote, Resolution 2016-05 passes. Agenda item number 5 and number 6 are similar. The Hawarden Promotion Association wishes for the city to be the fiscal sponsorship with a transfer through the funds for foundation requests. They're going to be making requests on agenda item number 5 to the Sioux County Foundation. And is there a motion to approve the fiscal sponsorship for Hawarden Promotion Association for the Sioux County Foundation grant request?
So moved.
Been a motion by Travis. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Tim. Further questions? All in favor of that fiscal sponsorship, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you. Agenda item number 6 will be the same fiscal sponsorship, although they are going to be making requests through the Hawarden Community Foundation grant. Is there a motion for that fiscal sponsorship?
So moved.
Been moved by Tim. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Travis. All in favor of that fiscal sponsorship, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Again, that passes 5-0. Thank you for that, and we thank Hawarden Promotion Association for their interest in getting some new equipment down there for their area. The last number of meetings, we have talked about a revised City of Hawarden schedule fees. We talked of a slight increase in pool fees and a peddler's and a solicitor's fees, making those the same both monthly and yearly. And that's essentially the changes in the fee structures. So agenda item number 7 would be the resolution 2016-04, adopting the revised City of Hawarden schedule of fees. Is there a motion for that resolution?
So moved.
Been a motion by Tim. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by John. Thank you. Further questions or clarifications with this? Hearing none, I'll call then for a roll call vote, please, for Resolution 2016-04.
Feldhacker,
Aye.
Kurth,
Aye.
Allen,
Aye.
Harvey.
Yep.
Olson.
Aye.
On a 5-0 roll call vote, Resolution 2016-04 passes. Again, along those terms, in the last number of meetings, and I'm sorry I missed the last, that we had discussion on potential increases of water and wastewater rates, talking about maybe making a flat rate and trying to get the water and wastewater budgets to be more in line to what they need to be. And Gary has included in our packets tonight a number of different scenarios and ordinances and those types of things that we've had in the past. So we need to have some discussion and see if we can't come to some type of agreement in which to direct the staff to do. So the request from staff would be to have, at least in the water, a 20% increase and then a single tier rate instead of currently the more water you use, the less it costs you. And I know, I think John mentioned maybe last meeting that that doesn't help conservation at all. Talking about maybe the same base and $1 flat fee for wastewater. So I'll open up the council time for some conversation with that and see if we can come to some ideas to turn to the staff. Anyone have some comments they wish to make?
I just think on the water rate side, just need to bite the bullet and do the 25% and catch it up when you're losing that kind of money, and 20% doesn't quite get us there, but that 25 should get us close.
And then do you think then paying the rest would be as staff talked as far as flat ratings and those types of
Yeah,
things?
flat rate on the water rates and push for conservation. Wastewater, my stance is still, I'm pretty leery on how high we go with that one, but I'm one opinion out of 5.
When you get down to where that's located.
62 of our packet.
Are there any other thoughts from council members?
I'd favor a little bit of what Payne is saying. The wastewater for the last 15 years has been fairly consistent. We probably don't need too much done there, but if you look at the water operating expense, it's been on a 15-year decline. It's not really showing any positive turn up, so we probably should be a little more aware of what's going on there and take measures.
Sounds good. I agree. So, do we make a motion or anything, or just wait and what are we doing tonight?
Well, tonight, if we wish to direct staff to put together an ordinance, we would probably make a motion to what we wish that ordinance to read, and then that, they would come back with that ordinance, and there would be the first, second, and third readings. So I'm,
25% is what you guys are talking about on the
Yeah.
water.
On the water side.
And then on the wastewater would be just the same base and a.
20%?
Yeah, that 20% puts us still in the mix with the water study on where we're at in our geographical area with other cities. I understand we got a different system than they do, and it costs us more, but it's a endeavor we embarked on for a local business, and
And we can always add more next year if it's still in the red.
you know. I guess I'll make a motion for 25% on water rates and 20 on wastewater.
There's a motion by Payne. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Tim. Is there further discussion? Again, this would then direct the staff to put together that ordinance with those rate increases. Hearing no further discussion, all in favor of that motion say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
No.
On a 4-1 roll call, or excuse me, 4-1 voice vote, that motion passes, and so that will go back to staff. The last agenda items we have this evening are consent agendas for a request from the Hawarden Golf Course for a liquor license transfer on March the 15th, and a renewal license for Class B license for on-premise sales, beer and wine with Sunday sales for the Sunshine Foods. Is there a motion for that consent agenda?
So moved.
Moved by Payne. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by John. All in favor of the consent agenda items, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? That passes 5-0. Our next regular stated meeting will be March the 23rd. Among those items will be closed session to go into collective bargaining. I'd entertain a motion at this time to adjourn.
So moved.
Moved by Travis. Is there a second?
Second.
By Tim. All in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Thank you for your time. City Council's adjourned.